we were told would never grow old here in Wichita. We were down by the river all through the night, watching the stars and the city lights. Right from the start, said we never grow apart. Hi guys, and welcome to a new episode. Today another knife review, and the knife I'm gonna review was made by another Italian knife maker. His name is Attilio Morotti. You can also call him Atti. It's a bit easier to remember. So yeah, let's dive right in. First thing you see is the beautiful Damascus with an amazing blue color. And I'm gonna open the knife right now because it's when it's open that it's the most interesting. Now just take a closer look at this amazing knife, and especially this amazing Damascus. So yeah, knife made by Attilio Morotti. Damascus was made by Robert Egerling, so not made by the knife maker himself. But the way the maker works with this Damascus is amazing. He gets this amazing blue color with lots of different shades of blue, which I think just looks gorgeous. Really, really amazing. Let's take a few close shots of this Damascus. Now I'm not quite sure how exactly he gets this blue color. I know some makers with some heat treatments manage to color steel, but I don't see such a deep and bright blue very often on steel. It's more a titanium anodizing color. I guess he does a kind of heat treatment, but I think he adds some kind of product that make a chemical reaction and allows him to get this amazing blue color. There are quite a few things that I don't know about this knife, just because a collector lent it to me and I only have a few hours to make this review. And yeah, so don't have time to contact Attilio Morotti to have all the details about it. So yeah, if you know about the process, definitely let me know in the comments. I would be really interested to know how it is done. Something else I find amazing about Atti's work on this Damascus is the way that the pattern on the bolster follows the pattern on the blade. It's very nicely done, and the effect, I mean, visually it's just really, really amazing. I just love that detail. Not only a detail, I mean, it's the main, I would say it's the main feature of this knife. It's the work on the Damascus. So yeah, just look, if you look at it like that, you can even hardly see the bolster. It also even looks like a fixed blade. Really beautiful. So on the blade there is a kind of double hollow grind. This is a hollow grind, and then you have another hollow grind that is on this part of the blade. Very nicely done also, because the line of the Damascus is actually where where both grinds start. I believe we could call this part a swedge, not sure. It's very large, so yeah, a kind of double grind. Very nicely done indeed. So this thing is file worked all around. We've got, as you can see, it's a liner lock. We've got steel liners that are mirror polished. Everything on this knife feels very smooth. Even the Damascus, the etching is not very deep. It's really the colors that show the pattern. The etching is really, I mean, not deep at all. So file work everywhere. On top there, also have Damascus for the backspacer, with the same blue kind of anodizing. And then a beautiful white Australian mother of pearl. That is really nice, but you actually don't pay a lot of attention to the mother of pearl because the Damascus is so amazing. Yeah, the mother of pearl is just there to enhance the beauty of the Damascus. Golden screws, tiny screws to keep discreet. Love the yellow color with the blue, matches perfectly well. The adjustments really good, really nicely done. On this part you can hardly feel any gap. I mean, you can even not feel any gap. You just feel the difference in the materials, very slightly. Very nicely done. I like also the way the junction between the bolster and the scale is not straight. It's a bit diagonal, like that, as I often see it on more traditional knives. So yeah, overall very well made knife. I mean, there's not a lot to say about it. I think the pictures just speak for themselves. I don't know what you think about it, but I just think it looks beautiful. This blue and this pattern on the Damascus, really mesmerizing. Just a quick word about the action. So it's an aligned lock, as you can see. And the only way to open the knife is by pressing on that part, because as you can see there, there's not a lot of blade showing, and it's really, as it's mirror polished, it's really sleepy. Really impossible to open like that. So the only way is by pressing on that part, and then you open with two hands. That's the art knife way, I would say. You can flip it, so it's possible to do like that, but honestly it really wasn't made for that. And even though you have some file work there, it's quite sleepy there too. So yeah, everything is really polished. So, but if you're not used to it, you're gonna miss it. And even though I can open it that way, I rather prefer to unlock the blade like that and then open it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Really would like to know what you think about it. Do you like it? Is it just me, or do you also think this Damascus is crazy? And not just the Damascus, I mean, it's the work on the Damascus made by Attilio, the knife maker, that really enhances the Damascus and really shows all the potential of the Damascus. So yeah, beautiful knife. Really interesting. Oh, I almost forgot to show you the certificate. That is about the same for every Italian knife maker, with a nice picture of the knife and all the details there. So yeah, that's it for the certificate and the sheath that you saw in the beginning. Very nicely done. Genuine leather made in Italy. Fits perfectly well. So yeah, that's it. Again, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.